Whoa, hey, that was rather quick. When you said you'd be here soon, you really meant it. I should expect nothing less. Yes, of course you can come in. Let us head to my lab and I shall explain everything. You see, I've been working with the idea of suggestibility. Most of my research pointed me in one of two directions: psychological manipulation and hypnosis. As a woman of science, I wasn't satisfied with either, so I proposed a little experiment of my own. Essentially, I wondered if it was possible to create some kind of tonic capable of increasing the susceptibility of an individual to, for example, feel the need to tell the truth. Truth serum? Not exactly. My experiment differs from your typical truth serum in two ways. Firstly, most truth serums rely on extracting information involuntarily, usually immorally. My experiment more so relies on suggestibility. It will never forcefully make an individual to tell the truth, but rather increase their desires to. I cannot increase a desire that is not there. Simply put, my experiment will never make an individual tell something they do not wish to tell. The second key way? My experiment is not injected. It is consumed. Now that you know what my experiment entails, allow me to, as usual, ask you one final time. Are you positive that you wish to assist me in this experiment? Very well. Thank you, again. Now you know the drill. Please sign here, here, and here on these 5 sections. Yes, I too believe it to be gratuitous. But we are legally required to have this written be a contract. Otherwise, I run the risk of having my license revoked. And I trust you more than anyone I've ever known. Thank you of that. Here we are. Laboratory, sweet laboratory. Would you please take a seat right over there? Excellent. Now, allow me to simply place this onto your head so I may monitor your vitals. And one moment, please. And here it is, my current experiment. Experiment 431, codename Tongue Loosen Tonic. Here you are. Drink it slowly, and once you have, eat this graham cracker. It's good. I'm glad you think so. I did make it your favorite flavor. So, how do you feel? Any difference? Subject experiences mid-lightheadedness, but is unharmed. Anything else? Very good. Your vitals seem perfect as well. Not even any increased stress levels or anxiety. As to be expected of my favorite test subject. And only. Now let us begin with some simple questions, yes? First, tell me your name. Now, when is your birthday? And lastly, please tell me your height. Okay. tell me something. Did you feel forced to answer truthfully at any point? No, simply the lack of a desire to lie. Very interesting. What else should I ask? Hmm? Apologies, that wasn't a question directed towards you. I was simply thinking out loud. Interesting that you answered so quickly. No, to a question that meant for myself, no less. Further investigation will be needed. Now, let us try something different. What did you have at breakfast this morning? My, that sounds quite delicious. And what about for lunch? Oh, you haven't had lunch yet. You came here instead? Listen, I appreciate your help. Really, I do. But please take care of yourself as well. It's important to me that you're healthy. Not just as my test subject, but as my friend. Great Scott! Your heart rate just increased dramatically. Is everything okay? Are you alright? Everything is fine. Well, that is good. I was worried you may have been harmed. Now I believe we should finish this experiment off with a few personal questions. Please, calm down. My personal questions? I meant questions relating to your personal self. Yes, of course. I wouldn't dream of invading your privacy. It's not like I plan on asking you anything ridiculous or embarrassing. Like, who is the person you love or something ridiculous like... What? Me? The person you love is... myself? I mean, you... I'm so sorry. I'm sure this isn't the way you imagined telling me this at all. I've ruined everything, haven't I? I haven't? Are you sure? Right. Foolish question. You can't exactly lie at the moment. But still, I can't help but feel remorse. Do I accept your confession? Of course I do. You're the kindest person in the world, and you've never once let me down. And you've pushed me every day to not only to be a better scientist, but a better person. The truth is, I love you too. Well, the tonic should wear off in about 2 to 3 minutes. So, once it does, why don't we get lunch together as our first official date? Excellent. Now I'm sure I don't need to rely on the tonic for this answer, but I just wanted to check. May I kiss you? That's all I needed to hear. I truly do love you so much, my dear. Let our love, like science itself, continue to grow every day.